Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts, doing a sort of recap or review for the first season's finale of Mr. Robot. Alright, so if you guys don't know, I have been watching Mr. Robot this summer. It's my favorite new series of the summer. If you haven't seen it, oh man, I definitely would recommend it. It's an instant classic. Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, it's like close to 10 on pretty much every ranking site you want to think of or you look at, reputable. It's just, man, absolutely incredible season. 10 episodes the first season. If you're new to it, you have no idea what it's about. It's basically Fight Club with hackers. That's pretty much what I can equate it to. And I've never seen anything like it before. It's really unique and it's really well done from the beginning to the end. It's extremely well planned out. And this review will contain some minor spoilers. We won't go into too much detail, so if you haven't watched it yet, you can probably watch this review. You're probably all right. I won't. I'll try to dance around specifics so that I don't ruin things for you if you're going to, go ahead and watch it and you haven't checked it out yet. Because I know most of my subscribers have not heard of the show, have not seen the show, probably because of the channel it's on. It's on USA. Is it USA Network? Yeah, USA. USA Network. But it is, man, the finale was pushed back the last episode due to the shooting, the reporting shooting, and some of the events in the finale. I guess they felt like we're a little bit close to the shooting. I don't know. They just decided, you know what, this big shooting thing happened, so let's just put it on another day, and they delayed it a week. So episode 10 just aired. The episode's called EPS 1.9_0 day. And the O is in an actual zero. That's fine. So let's talk about the last 3 episodes. Now, in terms of like the best episode of the season, I have to say episode 9, for me anyway, was my favorite episode watching. Episode 8 would probably be second, and then, of course, the beginning was really good as well, too. But episodes 8 and 9 were, like, huge. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, where you have episode 8 and 9 huge, and then episode 10 pretty big, too, but kind of riding off of what happens in 9. A lot of the big deaths and stuff in Game of Thrones happen in the second last episode, and then the finale is kind of the quick aftermath with some other things happening. Mr. Robot's formula, unusual, kind of like somewhat like that, but it was spread out. The last 3 episodes were really the finale of this season, with episode 9 being the biggest one for me. Episode 10, the finale, was really good as well too. We get to see kind of the aftermath of their kind of master plan of basically knocking down Evil Corp, what it's called. Huge, corporate, company that basically just runs shit, conglomerate when it comes to money, when it comes to banking, when it comes to, the company is huge, and Elliot and the hackers, so to speak, of F Society target it and bring it down. So in the last episode of the season, now this gets in a little bit more spoilers, we see kind of the aftermath of what happens with that. We see a character named Tyrell, who is an awesome villain, awesome bad guy, unstable, kind of intimidating, and especially for Elliot, and just a really great bad guy. So we see by the end of the season kind of their whole plan, kind of come to fruition, and the aftermath of what happens when they take down a huge company like that and basically eliminate most debt and cause the market to just absolutely plummet so that everybody's debt is basically erased. So that's the idea of the show. Man, what a great show. So episode 9, my favorite. Episode 8, my second favorite, with the twist in episode 9 being amazing, man. I kind of felt like for a little while they might go that route, and I'm speaking generally now because I don't want to ruin anything for new people that have not seen it. I was feeling like for a little while they might, and then I felt like it went back the other way. There's a part in particular where Elliot is talking to someone, or he's going up the stairs, and all of a sudden this character just appears. And I felt like it was weird, but I felt like they could go either way with it. And then they went a really interesting route with it that I really liked a lot. So episode 9, my favorite, and 10 finished very well as well too. So in the end, some people have asked me in comments in that, can you do some maybe predictions, or what do you think is going to happen at the end? Who do you think's at the door? What do you think about Philip Price, who's the CEO of Evil Corp, and what's going on with him? I mean, it's a brand new show, and the show has just so many twists and turns. Trying to predict where they're going to go with it is just absolutely crazy. The final episode for me, episode 10, it was really different from what I was expecting. I was expecting to see something in particular, and they showed us something different entirely. I was expecting to see kind of the big, the kickoff of when it actually goes down and kind of the response to that. Instead, there was a bit of a time skip, and, the whole thing was kind of twisted around. This show does a really good job of kind of throwing you through loops and making you think one way and then going the other way, and just really amazing series. So I was really satisfied with the season finale, the last few episodes of Mr. Robot. I felt like it finished about as strong as it could. Really happy that it got renewed for a second season, and definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with it next summer and where it goes from here. I think it's interesting that even after they have this plan to kind of eliminate debt and everything, the response to it and kind of how anarchy breaks out without, in a capitalistic society, everything based around money and debt, really, because, banks are able to loan out 10 times what they actually have in terms of actual, assets. The whole system is inflated by debt. Our entire system is just completely debt-ridden. About 1/10 of what's actually out there, probably less, to be honest, is actual physical, real, and everything else is built on debt. It's crazy. But that's the real world. And Mr. Robot takes a really unique and interesting look at that, and kind of creates anarchy, I would say, by the end of the season. Really, really fun. So for new viewers, definitely check out Mr. Robot if you haven't. It's definitely worth a watch if you're into technology, if you like the concept of hacking and this kind of thing. It's definitely a must-see for you. In terms of a score for the first season, I think I would give this one like a 9.8. It is damn close to perfect, and it's one of the best new series I've seen in a while. I would say it's right up there with Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, these kind of shows, with its own unique slant and its own unique feel that I've never got out of a series before. And the drama's great, the characters are awesome, and especially our lead, Elliot, really, really fun character and a really great show, man. Amazing. So let me know what you guys thought about the season 1 finale. If you got a chance to see it, right in the comments below. You can get into some spoilers. Those of you who are worried about spoilers, just don't check the comments, because we may talk about some specifics. That's about the best I can do without getting into too much, giving away too much, and at the same time still giving my thoughts on basically everything. Man, incredible series, and it really makes you think about some interesting concepts, in terms of the way our society is structured and the way we live. Really interesting stuff. So, write your comments below. And if you guys like this video, please thumb it up below. If you want to support the channel, please share, please favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you can go ahead and subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one, guys. We'll see you again real soon. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace.